Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. So today I kind of want to bring you guys the progression video number 2 for day 2 in Essence League. And I think it's day 2, I could be wrong. Maybe it's day 3. But I wanted to go ahead and go over the new character I was playing, which I showed you guys in a previous build. This is my Inquisitor, my Hierophant, Ancestral War Chief, two-handed totem character. Now, he is absolutely destroying, he is rocking. Remember, I'm playing on my own variation of self-found / no trading, so I don't have a hatred gem and I'm level 68, so that kind of does suck, but I figured I could go ahead and show you guys some content and kind of how he's playing out as of right now. Of course, I'm going to go over my gear, and remember, you can always check my characters out on my stream. You can just type ! profile, and you can see this character Pohx totem and all of his gear and everything. I'm using a pretty basic crafted two-handed mace, nothing too crazy. I actually have a huge upgrade, but I have to switch to an axe, which is going to change the tree a bit, but we'll go about that in a second here. I've got just a standard armor helmet. Same thing, you know, just basic gear, nothing really too crazy. I identified these boots with a fucking wisdom scroll, and I was, like, ecstatic. I was like, jaw-dropping, OMG. I just alched this ring here, so this was pretty cool as well. And, yeah, nothing really too crazy other than those boots. Now, I did find a Combs Primacy. Unfortunately, the rolls are quite low on it. And we did 6-socket it after 2 jewelers. So what I'm thinking is, if I can end up getting this 5-linked, which would be ideal, I would gain quite a bit of damage, but mainly I would gain survivability. And before it goes, feels bad, man. I would gain survivability because I would spec out of basically, I don't need these, I don't need these, and we trade this set for this set. But the reason why I gain survivability is I'm going to have more damage than I had before, and I'm dropping 6 damage nodes into basically 6 life nodes. Which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. This is pretty huge. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you guys some content of how the character plays. Again, he's 68, you know, basic gear. I'll show you guys off in Dry Lake. He's got a lot of scaling to do. And again, I don't even have hatred, so that's kind of a big thing, you know. Now, I'm using currently added fire, melee damage on full life, melee physical, Ancestral War Chief, and melee physical damage, fortify, sunder, and faster attacks. And the reason why I have Sunder is I'm not dual totem. I just have the actual, 2 extra totems from the actual Hierophant, and that allows me to have 3 out while still manually attacking. The manual attack doesn't do that strong like Sunder. It's pretty decent. It's almost like an extra totem, maybe a little bit stronger than a totem. But the main thing that it offers is that it allows me to do damage and have Fortify, and Fortify is really cool to have on. Once we get a 5-link going, we should be able to run increased AoE, which will substantially increase the clear speed and just kind of just how fun the build is, because, you know, when you can actually hit more on the screen, it feels a lot more, basically it feels a lot less clunky. This character is running on endurance charges. We did help Oak in Merciless, so we'll be picking up 7 endurance charges, probably by like level 75. No, maybe not, maybe by like level 80 or so. We'll see, it depends on how badly I want them at the beginning. The damage is pretty good though, like I said, for this weapon, I'm pretty surprised with the damage. And when we go Combs Primacy, it'll be much higher. What did I hear? I heard something drop. Alright. Now, playing with this setup on melee damage on full life does make it a bit different, as I'm not using Blood Rage, so there's no attack speed from that. But it's fun because basically your goal is to keep yourself topped off at all times to get the multiplier to damage. And it's pretty fucking nice, I'm not gonna lie. Some things you could use to further boost this build would be like Vol Haste would be absolutely insane. Hatred would be absolutely insane. Lion's Roar is a granite flask that gives 30% more physical damage, I believe, more melee physical, which would be insane. So there's quite a few upgrades I'm gonna have to go ahead and get. And even getting like a Marohi. Marohi would be a very good weapon as well. Oh, there's a level up, actually. That's good. Some life nodes for me. Alright, what we got here? Where's Mr. Vol at? Oh, Mr. Vol! What you doing? And that's actually 110 mil EXP per hour. Just going very slow, very casually. Just a nice, relaxing pace. So that's not too bad. The build's good. Like I said, once I get ink AoE, it'll pretty much double, if not more. Here we got some essences, or essence mobs to test it out on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is a corrupted one, so it's actually going to be decently tanky. Yeah, the corrupted ones are quite tanky. Compared to, say, a regular one. they're much more tanky. They're quite insane, these corrupted ones, man. I like them. I'm really enjoying this league. I think it's quite a bit of fun to interact with the league itself. I'm also thinking that I can probably run a low-level clarity, and that'll easily fix the mana solutions. Oh, I just got a basalt. That's awesome. I was also thinking of running a blasphemy setup, just like blasphemy and feeble or something, just until I have actual hatred going, because there's no need to have this much mana left. So that's pretty much how the build plays. Like I said, I'm really liking it so far. It's very strong, and hopefully with this new weapon, Comb's Primacy, it'll be much stronger as well. Ooh, negate. I smell an upgrade. I smell an upgrade, boys. What do we got here? Bam! That's not an upgrade. So again, I guess as for where we're going with the build now, we've got to do our next labyrinth. If I cannot 5-link my combs, I'm going to go ahead and go with probably Illuminated Devotion, just because if I put them in my gloves, I'll get a free ink AoE, which will kind of remedy a bit of the 5-link, not really, but a little bit. If not, I'm probably going to go to Conviction of Power. Or you know what, I might not even get Conviction of Power. I honestly might just get, like, this node and this node. And the reason why is because that's 40% mono regen and 20% endurance charge duration. So we'll see exactly what I'm doing there. I was thinking of doing something with Mind Over Matter, but there's really not much I can do with it. Maybe as like an Uber Lab thing or something, but nothing really to focus on now. We've got to jump up and take all of this life right here, this juicy life, grab Path of the Warrior. We've got life nodes inside here to grab. I still might come up and swing through Destroyer or something, I don't really know yet. I've got to grab Vigor over here. We also have to grab Stamina and Endurance, and then we also have all the jewels to fill in between. I did craft one jewel here, which is a attack speed, life, and then I regaled attack speed with sword, so I was kind of sad it wasn't like axes or maces. Definitely would prefer maces. But anyway, that's kind of the progression of this character. Like I said, he is going really smooth, and we hope to be probably maybe level 80 by tomorrow, a little above. I'm like stuttering everything today. A little bit above 80. We'll see really how far I press. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to bore out yet. Anyway, that's pretty much the character. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comments, or just hit me up on my live stream at twitch.tv/Pohx. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. Hope you boys enjoyed yourself, and remember, see you boys all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.